Hi, my name is John. I've had a full procedure of upper and lower arch at Bluegrass Dentistry. Back when I was 25 years old, my teeth started falling apart, and the first dentist I went to pulled out all my teeth. Then I went 8 to 10 years without teeth, nothing at all. Got them all pulled out, and I talked to the dentist. He told me I couldn't wear a regular denture, so my only option was an implant. So I went probably 10 years without it. Then after I got the money saved up, I decided to come to Bluegrass Dentistry to have my work done. Without teeth, you go through, like, people judge you. It brings down your self-esteem. Then, it kind of puts you in a depressive state. After a long time, my confidence started getting lower and lower and lower until I didn't have none at all.
I first saw John about 2013. John was wearing a conventional denture, upper and lower, and he's a pretty young guy, so it's kind of surprising that he didn't have any teeth at that stage. We discussed a few options, including a fixed case, but he just wasn't ready to make that jump yet. And so for a lot of our patients, we stage care. It's not an all or nothing. We set people up for long-term success, and so sometimes you don't really get to your end goal right off the bat.
After meeting with Dr. Seth Chambers, we went with a temporary, a snap-in denture. So I wore it for about 2 years. Then I started saving my money up some more, so I wanted a fixed implant. So after that, we went to phase 2 to get a permanent solution. I'm much happier with it.
And then it got to the point where I think he just became so discouraged with his denture that he just brought it up to me. And it was like, I know we've been talking about this for years. I'm ready to move forward with it. And so we sat down and we discussed his treatment options. And he's young. He didn't want to take his teeth out anymore. And who can blame him? Who wants to take their teeth out no matter what their age? He wanted his teeth to stay in and to be able to treat them like absolutely normal teeth and eat whatever he wanted to. And that's why we moved forward with a fixed prosthesis. And so I was able to use the 4 implants that I initially placed back in 2013 and add 2 more to the upper arch, 5 to the lower arch to support a fixed prosthesis.
Once you get them put in, they feel as natural as your regular teeth does. You feel nothing, no different, hardly. Nothing. After I had my implants put in, I've had a lot of compliments, say I look 20 years younger. They all look natural. So, it's just amazing feeling to have.
Now he's functioning just like you and I, and honestly, you can't tell that those aren't his teeth. And that's really the most important part of the process. Not only function, but aesthetics. Especially as a young guy, but no matter what your age, they should look like your teeth, and no one should question that. I love these cases. This is really what I would prefer to do all day long, is these cases and rebuild people's lives with their smiles.